Welcome! Serving you up another video. A new year. We are in 2021. There'll be a lot of great things coming your way. Stay tuned. Subscribe to all of the social platforms. I keep you guys engaged. You can interact with me and leave suggestions, what you like, even what you dislike, what could be better, what is amazing. Just feedback is very, very important. Now, with that being said, let's jump right on in. On today's docket, toxic is the word. Everything we talk about today, it's only to talk about how we overcame it. Jump right on in with toxic masculinity. There's a lot of talk about what is sus, what type of shit that a male should do, and what type of way a man should carry himself. The social structure, that is a huge piece of the toxicity. Toxic. That is a huge piece of the horrible ways of the world. I feel like it's pop culture. It's a social acceptance type of thing. And I'm less concerned about talking about where it came from. I'm more concerned about talking about like how we need to end it. So in order to end toxic masculinity, I feel that we males need to start being ourselves unapologetically. If you are a guy of whatever age, I'm talking to you. We are going to start being ourselves. We are no longer going to be held to a social standard of this is acceptable, this is not acceptable. I'll tell you what is acceptable: being your goddamn self. What is unacceptable is not being yourself. I don't give a damn what color you are. The goal is to prevent that from happening. Kind of difficult for you to even know where to start. Shit, I have no examples of what does it look like to be free of toxic masculinity. The reason why toxic masculinity has a leg to stand on is because as people, we failed at creating a difference in toxic masculinity from homosexuality. And now everything is called sus or everything is questionable. I see the most out of pocket tweets, and I'm not talking about the funny ones, and it is disgusting. It disgusts me. Toxic parenting. Jump right into this. Once again, I'm less concerned with talking about where some of these things came from, more concerned with how we're going to end it. A lot of the toxic parenting that I see has left a tremendous mark on anybody who's ever encountered it. I mean, fuck, it's toxic. The shit needs to come to an end. Abrupt end. See counseling. And you being a victim of toxic parenting, you need to seek a therapist or a psychologist or a psychiatrist. A psychologist or a psychiatrist. If you have had a toxic parent in your life, they can be an absent parent, abusive parent, a predator parent. Maybe they weren't completely absent, but maybe they could have been around more, tardy. Shit, maybe they was damn tardy. My point is, in order to break the cycle, as a person, you are going to be around a younger person at some point in life, more or less. And I'll be damned if you become a toxic person, a toxic parent in some capacity. We're going to actually say toxic guidance, maybe. Whatever the hell is going to be called. Legal guardian. Okay, there we go. If you are anybody's parent or legal guardian, I'm talking to you. If you have any impact on the youth of today, shit, I'm talking to you, because the toxicity, this damn word again. The toxic behaviors, it's going to end now. Let's not forget toxic children. There is a such thing, Black China. The parent can do as much as they want to do to either better the relationship that was suffering, maybe fix what they broke, maintain a relationship. But there's a such thing as toxic children too. So often we only focus on the parents doing, which we should, because it is up to the parent at least to make the first move and to maintain. But of course, it's not a one-way street. We as children, we do ourselves a disservice when we act out. Or shit, let's just go back. Let's rewind. I don't like the fact that we have children out here treating their mamas and their daddies and their legal guardians just any kind of way. It takes a lot to be a provider. It takes a lot to be a provider. And it's not fair to not only yourself, but other children who don't have that. I myself, personally speaking, grew up without a father. Toxic peer pressures. What the fuck? Let's go. I really hate how so many people who can be around your age group, and instead of them doing better than their generation, peer pressure is very unhealthy. The definition of toxic is unhealthy. And of course, peer pressure has been around forever, but it's definitely gotten worse. I remember when back, as a teenager, they have ways of making you feel bad for not indulging bad traditions. Toxic traditions. Shit, they're just bad. I'm talking about Boosie, for example. How he wants to do his son and put his son out there. That shit is terrible. Toxic standards of living. People so fascinated with making the next person feel bad about their choices and wanting to be better or do better. Why are people so arrogant to how they feel what's right and what is wrong? I can be at work, with my girlfriend, anywhere. Bound to happen. Somebody is judging. I think that's the word. You got toxic connections, boy, or basically when you meet somebody and you form an alliance with them, but they're not good for you, of course, unhealthy, and in one way or another, they are more so holding you back than able to add to your prosperity. They're more likely to kill your growth than to help your growth. We need to end what I call toxic connections and toxic networking. Toxic high horses! What the? Okay, this is another one. It happens more so in like classism and social classes, like how people look down on you if you have certain material objects, or people might boost you if you have like certain brands or a certain image. Boy, okay. All right, so that takes me to the next thing. Toxic reputations. That's bad in itself. Fuck a reputation. Word to Taylor Swift. Listen, as far as this reputation talk, kill that shit. Come 2021, we are here now. If you broke, be fucking broke. Don't nobody give a shit. Do what you gotta do, hustling. If you got money, bitch, or nigga, spend the shit. But make sure that you have all of your needs before you get to your wants. All of these fake personas, and it's a bad look because you have youth coming behind us. They don't know better. They're looking at us. Stop with all of these reputations. It's fake news. Fake as fuck. Stop it. I'm asking you nicely. Make sure you rest up. Here's a quick recap. We end in toxic masculinity, toxic connections, toxic networking, toxic reputations. We ending anything that results in unhealthy conditions. And yes, that includes mental fucking health. Okay? Take those words kindly. Don't take it so hard. It's not a dick. Later. That is it. I love you guys so much. Okay, I will talk to you guys next week. Okay, so I actually go live. I've been going live quite a few times on my Instagram. Make sure you go follow that. I may start showing you guys some behind the scenes if you guys care enough. If not, that's perfectly fine too. I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I've held you captive enough. New episodes every Sunday. Make sure you tune in. You won't find another show like it. Also, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave a damn suggestion in the comments. No.